Hello my dear children, welcome to Learner's Planet. Children, in today's session we will study about our environment. Children, in India there was only one big weather event every year, and that was the monsoon. Most of the year it was very dry and sunny in India. Everything got hot and dusty and brown. But around May, in the month of May, clouds would start to gather and it would get very muggy and heavy feeling. And everybody would feel like they were waiting for something to happen. And then one day, finally it would start raining all at once. Buckets and buckets of water. And that was the monsoon. Right? So this is all about our environment. So in today's session, children, we are going to learn about our environment, the introduction to our environment. What are the changes or the causes which we are facing in today's time? What has been causing to our environment that so many diseases are spreading? So we will learn about the pollution, the types of pollution, right? So let us start with this session and learn something about our environment. Yes, first of all we should know that what is meant by environment. Yes children, everything that surrounds us forms our environment. The environment can be natural or man-made. You may have heard people talk about the need to protect the environment, right? And the earth has been around for 4.6 billion years, but over the years, human activities have made several harmful changes to the environment. Like we the humans have destroyed most of the earth's forest. And even we can say that in the past 100 years, we the humans have caused a great deal of damage. Like 40% of the earth's tropical rainforests have been damaged and 80% of the earth's forest. Even every day, 50 to 100 species of plants and animals become extinct as their habitat and human activities destroy them. Much of the destruction of the earth, its plants and animals could be decreased if people all over the world would reduce, reuse and recycle. So we the humans and the human activities, our activities are actually destroying our environment. This could be decreased by reducing, reusing and recycling the materials, right? So we need to protect the environment. Like we know that deserts are taking over much of the land area on the earth, and the droughts, the spread of building projects and cutting down of our forests, that is the deforestation, has led to a big problem in our environment. Even over 100 of pesticide ingredients are suspected to cause birth defects, cancer and even mutations. And these illnesses cost trillions of dollars or trillions of rupees or euros that is being spent on healthcare. Even 40% of the earth's waterways are undrinkable. The homeowners use up to 10 times more toxic chemicals per acre than farmers. So much of the destruction has been caused. Everyone also needs to decrease the amount of energy and fuel that is used every day. So because of all these changes, all these causes, we need to protect our environment, right? Okay. Now, let us move on to other topic, and first, we will study about the pollution, that what is actually causing our environment. So before looking to the protection of the environment or the conservation of the environment, first we should know that what is causing our environment. What are the changes that are occurring in our environment? So let us now first study about pollution. Yes. So children, what is meant by pollution? Yes. The harmful change made in the environment due to human activities is called pollution. And there are mainly 4 types of pollution. They are air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and noise pollution. Well, some things are obvious, like smoke, which we can see, but much of it is not obvious. That means we cannot see, but that too causes pollution. Yet we are eating and drinking and breathing all at the same time, even in the presence of this pollution. And the worst thing is that these all things, polluted things, are affecting our life. Even we can find pollution made by the people just about everywhere on the planet. Even in the remote places like the Arctic are badly polluted by nasty chemicals made by the people. The polar bears and seals there have poisonous chemicals made by the people in their bodies, and so do the people living over there are also getting affected. So these polluted things or the nasty things kill many animals and many other people. It makes others sick, including the penguins in the Arctic. It also kills people and make them ill too. There is nowhere on the planet left with no pollution, not even the bottom of the sea or high up in the air. Right? So now let us discuss about the types of pollution. By what all things actually the pollution is created in our environment. Yes. So let us start with the types of pollution. The first type of pollution which we are going to discuss here is air pollution. Yes. Children, the moment we step out of the house and are on the road, we can actually see the air getting polluted. For example, what is the source of air pollution? Yes. Smoke produced from the industries, factories, vehicles, burning of garbage, etc. Right? A cloud of smoke from the exhaust of a bus, a car, a scooter, even the smoke billowing from the factory or chimney, flies generated from by the thermal power plants, and speeding cars are also causing dust to rise from the roads. Even some natural phenomena such as the eruption of a volcano causes air pollution, and even someone smoking a cigarette can also cause air pollution. So these harmful smoke, these harmful changes or the changes which are occurring in our environment causes health disorders. So let us see that what types or what diseases are caused due to air pollution. Yes, it may cause a number of deadly diseases such as lung cancer and asthma, the respiratory problems, right? Asthma is a respiratory problem, right? So all such things like smoke produced from various industries, factories, vehicles, and even from the speeding cars which causes dust to rise, causes a number of deadly diseases, right? So this is all about air pollution. Yes, you can see here, air gets polluted due to the harmful gases released by the vehicles, industries, etc. You might have seen whenever you step out of the house, right? Now let us move on to other type of pollution. Yes, land pollution. So what is the source of land pollution, children? Yes, dumping of solid waste such as plastic bags, glass bottles and metal containers causes land pollution. Even the deforestation, that is the cutting of trees in a very large number, causes strong winds and water to carry soil particles with them, which finally leads to soil erosion. Soil erosion means wearing away of topsoil, removal of the topsoil. As you know that topsoil is very much good. It is a good type of soil. And if it is removed, then it would lead to soil erosion. Right? Even deforestation also causes soil erosion. Right? You can see here, these are some of the pictures which shows that these all things causes land pollution. Children, land pollution basically is all about contaminating the land surface of the earth. Like we saw, dumping of urban waste matter, dumping of industrial waste, even mineral exploitation and misusing the soil by harmful agricultural practices. Even the land pollution includes the visible litter. Can you see here? This is litter and waste along with the soil itself being polluted. Right? The soil gets polluted by the chemicals and pesticides and herbicides which are used for agricultural purposes, along with the waste matter being littered in urban areas like roads, parks and streets. Even the oil spillage also causes the land pollution. That such oil spillage, or even where there is the board carrying no littering, just remember that no one should litter over here. No one should throw away the waste on the road. You should always throw the waste into the dustbin. Right? So we will have to take care of our environment. We will have to take care of some things which can protect our environment to some extent. Right? So this was all about land pollution. Now let us move on to other type of pollution. Yes, the other type of pollution is the water pollution. So what are the sources of water pollution? Yes, industries are a major source of water pollution. Toxic household and industrial waste which are released into the water bodies also pollute the water. Even washing clothes, animals bathing in rivers, especially in rural areas, cause water pollution. Right? So you might have seen in the villages, most probably in the villages, in the rural areas, washing clothes in the water makes the water dirty. And that same water is carried away by the streams flowing over there. And this flowing water, if consumed by people, by us, then it would lead to many disorders. So this is also a very harmful thing. This causes water pollution. Right? Like water gets polluted due to these harmful wastes. So this is the scene. Right? The important sources of the water pollution are mainly the domestic wastes, the industrial effluent and the agricultural waste. Even there are other sources like same thing, oil spillage, oil spills in the water can cause water pollution, atmospheric deposition, even marine dumping can cause water pollution, even radioactive wastes, global warming. So among all these things, domestic waste or the domestic sewage and industrial waste are the most important sources which are contributing to water pollution. So we must take care of these things. So what are the diseases caused due to the water pollution? Yes, it may lead to a number of diseases like cholera, diarrhea, typhoid, dysentery. These are all waterborne diseases. Right? due to the consumption of contaminated water, we may suffer from these number of diseases. Right? So this was all about water pollution. Now let us move on to other type of pollution. Yes, noise pollution. So what are the sources of noise pollution, children? Yes, vehicles, loudspeakers, etc. are the sources of noise pollution. And the disease which is caused due to noise pollution is exposure to loud noise over a long period of time may cause deafness and induces high blood pressure, sleeplessness and stress. So you can just imagine that because of noise pollution, these much diseases can be caused. So we must take care of this. Right? Now you must be thinking that only the vehicles and loudspeakers are the sources of noise pollution. No. Noise pollution is actually a type of energy pollution in which distracting, irritating or damaging sounds are freely audible. As with the other forms of energy pollution such as heat and light pollution, noise pollution contaminants are not the physical particles, but they are the waves that interfere with naturally occurring waves with a similar type present in our environment, and thus there is no clear border as to which sounds may constitute noise pollution. In the most narrow sense, we can say that sounds are considered as noise pollution if they are adversely affecting us, right? Like destroying of buildings by the natural calamities also causes some noise pollution to some extent, right? So all these things causes noise pollution, and so we must take care that such things mainly should not occur in around the areas of hospitals or schools. Otherwise the patients which are in the hospital can lead to severe disease due to this noise pollution. They may suffer from severe disease, right? So we must take care of all such things which are in our hand. We can take care of some things. At least we can save our environment, or we can protect our environment to some extent. So children, I hope you enjoyed today's session and learned about our environment. Alright? So we will meet in the next session with the new lesson. Till then, keep learning, keep enjoying, and save and protect our environment. Thank you, children.